What up, people? Welcome to Solekt Sundays. I'm sitting here with the man himself.
Yes, sir.
Elekt, not to be confused with Solekt. We're here at the grand opening of the very first Solekt Sunday summer event.
First event, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
First off, what are the emotions that you're feeling right now as this first event of your career, bro?
Scared as fuck.
Scared
Anxiety
as fuck.
up the roof. Throwing an event by yourself is like not for everybody, man. Like me, I'm hella OCD too. Like I was just going crazy, dude. Like the whole event. And I've always talked to you about throwing this event, and it's cool to make it come to life. Shout out to my mom, helped me set up that stage in the back that you see.
Shout out.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of work. So.
Yeah, and if you don't know Eddie or Elekt, he is a perfectionist, so putting this together, a lot of work, a lot of stress, but I mean, look at the result. It's like 5:30, close to 6, and we got a packed house back there, bro.
Thankfully, man. Thanks to God, man.
Yeah.
It was
God willing.
Yeah, man. Great friends, you know, great energy, great vibes all around. That was the whole point of this event, is just for everyone to have a great time. And shit, I'm trying to find the great time in all this, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm more mellow, you know, because before I was just like all over the place. But thankfully, now my anxiety is like chill, you know.
Things
now
are
that
starting
everything's
to
set,
settle
yeah.
in. Yeah. And listen, because you've been in the scene or the industry or just doing music for like 15 years now, right? Something like
15 years, man.
So
yeah.
To finally do your own event, you've always been DJing for other people, but it took
always.
15 years to finally do your own thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, to find like the confidence and also, I guess the way of like, maybe I could pack this out, maybe I can't, you know, but like 15 years in this and like doing this like nonstop, I felt like the confidence, like, you know what, like if I really put my mind to it, like, let's do it, you know?
Yeah.
How am I gonna know how it's gonna turn out if I never do it? And this has always been a huge idea of mine that I've always wanted to do, and I'm just happy that I finally went through with it.
I love that, bro. So why Solekt? And why house music? Why a day party? Why Sunday? Like all that. Why? Explain the meaning of Solekt.
Yeah, so Solekt is S-O-L for like soul, you know? Put the sun in the O,
yeah.
Elekt is my name, of course. Day party is just like, that's just always been like my go-to, you know? I have like a lot of inspiration from Day Trip. I mean, all the festivals, even me and you have gone to, you know? I just like during the day, you know? Not only that, we're older. Everyone likes to get some sleep, you know?
That's a fact.
Everyone works on Monday. Yeah, you know, and then there's nothing better than day drinking and then just getting home before 12.
That's so bad, bro, at this age. Yeah. I've been talking to a lot of people about their favorite parts about day parties, and that's been the #1 answer. Everybody's like, getting in bed by 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. is undefeated.
Yeah, 100%, man. Hey, welcome to 30.
Welcome to 30, exactly. Okay, so we're at the grand opening of Solekt with the man himself, DJELEKT. Let's get into a little bit more about you for people that may not know about your journey, right? So talk about just your experience being a DJ and what led you to starting Solekt. Why house music versus any other genre? Because you're, in some senses, an open format DJ. You do a lot of different genres. Why is house for Solekt?
House music has always been my go-to. Even when I first started DJing, I just fell into like the open format crowd, which I don't mind. You know, I'm grateful for every year that I had doing open format, but this has always been like my passion ever since I went to like my first hard summer event, you know, like 2005 or something, my first EDC. I just fell in love with electronic music, like just like the emotion that it gets you, like just us talking, like having a drink. You don't have a drink, but I mean, we could listen to this music and just have a conversation, or like just like enjoy the DJ that's playing, you know? And I love this music, and I would choose this music over anything, and I feel like it's just universal and it just works for everybody, and it's something that I'm always going to enjoy.
100%, yeah, because it could have been easy for you to do a hip-hop event, another just like day party event, but by you doing a house event, it's like you doing something that you truly love to do, and you get to kind of express that through this event, you know, which is the first of many, right? So
first of many.
What can we expect from Solekt, you know, in the future?
So the future, I mean, what I'm trying to plan to do for this event is to take this, you know, to the next level of like what I could do, you know.
Yeah.
of course, like I don't want to just throw an event. I want to make an experience out of it, and like this is dope as hell. Like it's a party, you know what I mean?
You look back there right now. I know you guys can't see it, but everybody's smiling. Everyone's has a smile on their face.
Everyone's like has their hands up. It's vibing out. Shout out to Jamoy, baby.
Shout out to Jamoy,
one of the hottest DJs. Shout out to all my DJs that I book too, man. I book them for a reason, and I look up to them. And I enjoy everything about it. So
yeah, and doing it like this too, there's not a whole lot of events out there that are doing daytime house events, because house, especially in the past couple of years, has just amplified. Like there's been so many fans.
I feel like it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
and people are like now starting to see like more of it. You know what I mean? So it's cool that it's always been in the light, you know what I mean? But like now more people are just starting to appreciate it more, I feel like.
More bigger artists. You had Drake making an album a couple years ago. You had Beyonce making a dance music album. Like it's just a great timing for it. But you've been ready for this moment for a long time. It's being a house fan.
It's been a long time coming though, and I'm just happy that I finally like pulled the trigger on it, and hopefully, the goal, to answer that one question, but I didn't even answer it because we looked back.
Yeah.
But to answer this question is, I plan to, take this party to different venues and just see how big this can get. Who knows? This could become a festival too, man.
It very well could be.
Watch out, day trip. No, just
Hey, watch out. My guy's coming up right now for the day parties and house events.
Man. No, shout out to Insomniac. Shout out to Jimmy.
Shout out to Adam Auburn.
Yeah, shout out to Adam Auburn. I was supposed to have him here today, but,
you never know in the future.
He has Walker and Royce today, so he couldn't do it.
There could be some big collaborations in the future, but like 100%. For this being the first event, it says a lot about where it's going to go in the future,
100%, Yeah.
And also, just talk about like the aspect of day parties in general versus night parties. What do you, outside of what you already told us about just getting to bed early, the mature aspect of it,
of course.
What is the difference for you between like a day event and a night event?
It's a good question. I feel like it's like kind of unexplainable. Like everyone's just like vibing out. It's just something about day drinking, you know what I mean? Like, why does everyone drink during the day? Have it too, all that stuff. That's the beach, right? But I don't know. I just something about doing it during the day that I just enjoy. That I like the sun's out, everyone's sunglasses out, just vibing out, just having a good time. It just gives me like summer vibes. I guess that's the reason. Like, I just like that feeling that it gives you, Compared to nightlife, I feel like everyone could just like relate, like, oh yeah, I've been to that nightclub, I've been there, done that. But like, did you go to that day party though? You know what I mean?
That's true.
I don't know. I'm always gonna choose day party, but I'm not just accustomed to just day parties. I would like to do night parties as well, and who knows what this could lead to, So
absolutely.
It'll be awesome.
And also, like the day party aspect of it too is like everybody has energy. Everybody kind of has a lot more, like excitement about things, because at nighttime you go through a whole day of bullshit.
And people get tired, dude. People want to leave at 12. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I'm done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So for your set, which is coming up soon here, what can we expect from your set? What are you gonna play? What's going on? What's in your mind right now?
My USB is downloading at this time.
At this very moment, it really is. I can attest to that.
I honestly, I don't blame this event, but I blame this event. I got all this music last minute, but I like doing stuff on the fly. I feel like that's kind of who I am. Like I just don't plan. I kind of just go with the vibes of what's happening. It's always gonna change, like if I chose to do a certain set, and like what if like during the time I'm making that, I want to switch it up, So that's why I just have a bunch of music planned, and whatever I'm feeling, I'm just gonna go one by one and just go from there.
So you don't have like a preset plan going into place?
Nah, never, dude. Yeah.
You're just going off a feeling?
No, just off a feeling and just like, all right, this is gonna work. That's the point of DJing, right? Just figuring out what's gonna work the next track. How are they feeling that one? If you create a playlist and they're not feeling the first 3 tracks, and you're just gonna keep going, like that's not the art of DJing. I feel like
that's a good point.
The art of DJing is controlling your crowd and making sure they're reacting with you. I feel like the biggest thing is that they're reacting off your energy, and if you're not showing that, and they're not showing you that, there's something you need to do about that, and that's what DJing's about, you know?
Absolutely.
It just finding that connection between each other and making it happen.
I love that, because you could prepare all you want music-wise, but you can't prepare for the crowd. You don't know what crowd is going to be out there.
Of course, it's always going to be different. Yeah. Even me throwing this event, I mean, who knows?
Yeah. Anything could happen.
Exactly.
What are some? With that said, what are some artists that you're feeling out that are currently right now that either inspire you or that you just like to listen to that are related to house?
I would say Machoda for sure.
Absolutely.
There's a San Paucho, Fred again, Skrillex. I would say Skrillex is probably like the top, just because I have. He could jump to any genre and just kill it, you know. I feel like he's like at this point where, you know, I'm just gonna make music that I enjoy making, and and you know, like, just let it flow and just have fun with it. And I feel like, again, that's what DJing's about, you know, and also producing and being an artist is about. And yeah, shout out to Skrillex, man. It's a huge even for him, like, he was gone for like 4 years or so, came back and just like wanted to, you know, killing it, dude.
It didn't matter how long you stepped away for it.
It doesn't matter. It's just, I mean, like, at that point, I feel like he's just like, you know, let's just have fun.
That's true, because you look at his track record, he's played, like, he's produced house, he's produced tech house, he's produced pop, he's produced UK garage. He's been working with so many different artists. But
I feel like he also, like, created his own genre, because, like, his whole sound is totally different. I mean, Skrillex has a distinct sound, even from the beginning, having dubstep, going to now, you know. It's just like, it's cool. Like, you can just go anywhere you want. So it's cool.
Absolutely. Shout out to Skrillex. You never know. You may see him at Solekt one day.
Hey.
A surprise set.
Special guest.
Special guest. That's right. Awesome. So what can people expect for you as DJ Elekt coming up, you know, this summertime? What are your focuses on? What's your priority? And what can people expect from you?
Yeah. So, I mean, as far as everyone knows that I've always spoken to my close friends and whatnot, they all know that eventually I'm gonna let go of all this open format stuff, right? And, you know, maybe I could just focus on this party, and then who knows? I've always been a bit like wanting to be a big part of Insomniac, right? So be, you know, tap in with Adam Auburn, you know, just totally switch my path to where I've always wanted to go. And I feel like I should have done this a long time ago. And but, you know, life has no time limit.
Life does have no time limit. That's right.
You know, let's get it done.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a lot to come for you and Solekt, and we're excited to see it. Where can people follow along with you and the Solekt brand if they want to find out more about you?
So Instagram, Solekt Sundays, DJELEKT on Instagram as well. That's the two big pages. Yeah, man. And SoundCloud, if you want to listen to all my mixes, I have mixes since I was like 14 on there.
I know, for real.
So you can see my whole growth as like my mixing, my music, everything from the first mix I've ever done to now. That SoundCloud page is DJ_Elekt. So you can check that out.
DJ_, check him out. Check him out. Yeah, man, we're excited to see what's to come for this. A very big, monumental first event. Also, a lot of momentum for you individually heading into the future. So, DJ Elekt, we appreciate it.
Levi.
Lots to come.
Creative ambiance.
Yes,
this is the man, the myth, the legend.
I appreciate that. From Solekt Sundays, it's Levi, Elekt, check it out.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch you at the next one. You better be at the next one, by the way.
July 7th.
July 7th.
July
dropping the date. July 7th, the next Solekt.
You got it. We had to say the day, right?
We had to say the day. Okay.
Yeah, July 4th weekend, man. Sunday here at Keeley, Queens, Riverside. The next Solekt.
Say no more.
Yes,
Solekt Sundays. We'll see you next Sunday. Peace.
All right, peace, man.